All right, so I had to stop real quick in the parking lot and make a video because, I made a video recently about the two genders thing, and I made a short and basically giving my raw opinion that, this is not a transgender fight. This is a non-binary fight. I stand by that. It's true. Like, basic definitions tell you that. Saying transgender non-binary is like saying diverse racist. Just doesn't make sense. But anyway, besides the fact that the words didn't exist until this group made them up. And my biggest thing is the pushback I've been getting from these people that are like, oh, the hate that our binary brothers is. First of all, not binary brothers. Secondly, no one's spewing hate. We're simply defining who we are. You, on the other hand, won't do that. But yet you still want to infringe on other groups, which only circles back to your selfishness of inconveniencing everyone around you for your own convenience. Not to mention the fact that we're all in this together. Transmasculine men are never taken care of. I have the stats to prove it. 47% of people there are 4 reasons why trans people are really stopping. There are 4 barriers that stop trans people from getting services. One of those, abuse by providers. Transmasculine men are 67% more likely to be abused by their provider than everyone else. Black transmasculine men, it goes up to 87% more likely, even than trans women, yes. Know why? Because all of the resources that exist now for trans women. When it comes to PrEP, AIDS care, transmasculine men are 3 times more likely to be infected because we have more mucous membranes, which means we have more infection sites. We are the last group to be studied. Who's the first group? Gay men, black. Second group, trans women, black. Third, trans men are attacked more than any other group, not trans women. We just don't report it as often, and usually it's in relationships where we're with the same sex partner. So if we don't have our identity changed on if our marker isn't changed, it's not written up the same way. Not to mention, trans men are also a lot more likely to be attacked by their friends that are their cis male counterparts. Not to mention, you transition into a black man in this society, and I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about your other brothers that are black. Now, let me get started on where trans women come into this with us. And I got stats on that too, from real life brothers, where I've done actual research on how brothers feel like they're violated more mentally, physically, verbally by trans women. Misogyny's a thing, but so is misandry. I've seen brothers villainized simply for expressing that they don't have intercourse, that they're heterosexual. Why don't you celebrate Pride? Because that is a sexuality day. How do you villainize someone for being who they are in a community that people villainize, period? That sounds like, to me, you need to work on yourself. You one of those hurt people that are hurting people. And because we are assertive, that's why you don't fit in our spaces, because you don't understand our language. That's what separates groups of men. That's why out in the real world, you see groups of people that are like together. That weird group of people that hang out by themselves, they even have a group. You guys look at us like there's something wrong with us because we conform and we're binary, but yet you want to mix with us. A lot of you non-binary trans guys still have issues with guys from when you were a lesbian. You got away with that shit then because you were a girl. You don't come around us because you pop that shit around us. Socialization is a thing. I also have a minor in sociology. Sociology is a big deal. How you're socialized, how you were raised, what you grew up seeing. Who were the men in your life? What were their influence? Were you raised like a girl? I wasn't. They didn't raise me like a boy, but it wasn't nobody that was going to raise me like a little girl either. I grew up in the country. Cowboy boots, no shirt, barefoot, shooting guns by the time I was 6, 7, fighting. Loved it. They knew. There were people like nudging my mom like, what's up, baby girl? When I finally did tell my people, my grandma said, baby, we knew something wasn't right from the beginning. There is a special breed of us. And it is all right that we exist. And I'd be damned, we about to have a whole lot of resources. And they will be exclusive. And you will not feel welcome if you aren't, if that's not who you are. And that's how it should be. Sad part about it is a lot of you black people don't know nothing about that because you don't know where you come from. And I say you black people because black is not a race. It's a crayon color. I know who I am. And what I didn't know, I went and found it. And not through goddamn 23andMe. But seriously, man, like, y'all got to cut the shit out because for a motherfucker like me, I don't care what you say. You don't know what I've been through. And I guarantee you, you are nothing close to what it was. I've been through some real shit. And I'm going to tell you like a motherfucker told me one time, when the shit get real, what the fuck you going to do? Because I came ready. I've been working my entire life for this. I mentor young black boys also. Young black boys have the same woes that these young black trans guys do. Same thing. We don't have a space. We don't feel like anybody understands us. Our masculinity is constantly attacked. We can't just be boys. People don't even understand what that means without saying it's something bad, without asking us. They got a space too. And my boys about to have a space too. And you people that don't like it, I don't give a fuck. I own my shit. I built my shit. I fought for my shit. I sweated for my shit. Bled for my shit. I didn't wake up and say, ooh, I'm trans. And I am great. Fuck no. I earned every motherfucking step. Lost almost everything on the way. And not one of you, not one, will fuck with it. Try.